Hi there, okay, doing good. So here I'm with the update and an answer to your question. So you have shared this file with me and you said, okay, I have selected only one doctor, but still we have so many documents generated. Okay, let me clarify things. So first of all, you haven't selected one doctor. One doctor is selected only for the doctor that, for example, if Dr. Craig Walker have four patients, then four documents will be generated against this doctor, like each patient for one document, each patient in one document. Okay, but basically you select all of these doctors and documents will be generated for all of these doctors. But when it comes to the Dr. Craig Walker, the patients will be generated in separate documents. Let me try explaining on the Excel file. Let me close all of these. Let me delete these as well, which were previously generated. Okay, so now we are here. So for example, if I'll select one doctor, now I have selected only one doctor. Now the document will be generated for only Dr. Olin HIW, and this will be ignored. This is the doctor only when it is in the list of the generated documents, and there are more than one patient. Then one document will be generated for each patient. Let me give you an example. So for example, let me select these doctors. We have selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doctors. Okay, and Dr. Andrew Woolen have two patients. Dr. B. Johnson has two patients. Dr. Craig Boker has 1, 2, 3, 4 patients. All right. So now what will happen? Basically, we have selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doctors. Okay, and the documents will be generated for all 6 doctors. But when it comes to the Dr. Andrew Woolens, this doctor, there will be two documents, one for this patient and one for this patient. All right. Now, let me give you a trick as well. You might find difficult to find out the doctor, though it's alphabetically sorted. But for example, if you selected few doctors, let me add another one. Okay, now we have so many doctors now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 doctors. And you want to generate the separate patients for this one. So what I'll do, I'll copy that and paste special in here. And I want to generate the separate documents for a doctor who has multiple patients, like this one, David Taylor. 1, 2, 3, three patients, one doctor. I'll copy the name from here and right click and paste special in here. Now we have selected two doctors out of these 9 doctors. The document will be generated for non-doctors, but when it comes to these two doctors, their patients will be generated in separate, each patient in separate document. Let me try generating the document and explain through the documents. Okay, so I hope you are getting my point. Meanwhile, the documents are being generated. So you haven't selected one doctor. You have selected so many doctors, but this doctor is being selected to choose that each patient of this doctor and this doctor should be generated in separate documents. Okay, now you can see we have selected Dr. Woolens and we should have, yeah, I can see these two long names and these three long names, so which refers to the patient's based document. So Dr. Darley Jones, Dr. Andrew Woolens, Shane Jackson, Dr. Andrew Woolens. So you can see this doctor has two patients, Darley Jones and Shane Jackson, and we have two different documents for this. And for now, for this one, Dr. David Taylor, where is it? Here it is. So Mitchell, Sonia, and Margaret. So let's go to there. Mitchell, Sonia, and Margaret. You can see Dr. David Taylor, Dr. David Taylor. These two doctors, selected doctors, have splitted out the patients in separate documents, whereas rest of the doctors which are not selected in this list are being generated with all the patients in one document. Let me open and show. Okay, the files are already open, I guess. No. All right. So let me show you. So this is Dr. David Taylor, only one patient. Okay. Now this should be another. Mitchell Taylor, Darley Jones, Dr. Woolens, and Shane Jackson. So you can see for Dr. Andrew Woolens, we have two different patients, two different documents. Shane Jackson and same doctor, Darley Jones. All right. Whereas the rest of the doctor, like see, this doctor was not selected in this list, in this yellow list. So this you can see the reading, you can see the comment on it. Doctor with patient pays later. I think it should be paste, or you can call it doctor with patients each patient's separate letter. So maybe it makes more sense. So this is the list of the doctor whose patients will be generated in separate document, each patient. Now let me get back in here. One doctor, one patient, certainly. Let open this one, Dr. Anthony. One doctor, one patient. Okay, this one, Dr. Craig Walker. Multiple patients, but all the patients are in one. Sorry, all the patients are in one doc because we haven't selected Dr. Craig Walker on this list. If I would select Dr. Craig Walker on this list, then what will happen? Let me give you a quick demo. Although it's getting a video a bit longer, let me be quick as much as I can. So what I'll do, I'll delete all of these. Okay, now to select Dr. Craig Walker, I'm not going to use the drop down, though I have the drop down and I can select, but I will just copy the name from here and I'll paste the name in here. Now, if I'll generate the document, what will happen? Dr. Craig Walker's patient will be okay. Dr. Craig Walker's patient will be generated in separate documents, each patient. All right, let's see. So now 3 doctors out of 9 doctors will be generated for their patients separately in each document. Okay, now Craig Walker has one patient, Dorothy, Mika, Mitchell, Nicole. So all these 4 patients are being separated out, whereas previously all the patients were in one document. So I hope I'm trying to make I'm able to make the things clear. So basically, all the doctors selected for the documents is this one, whereas this list only for the doctors whose patients will be separated in each document separately. Let me open it quickly. Okay, so you can see now Dr. Craig Walker, this patient has been separated out in a separate document. Let me open another and then we can end this video because this is getting longer. Okay, so now you can see this is the second patient. So basically what we did, we selected this doctor in this list. So it means that this doctor's patients will be separated out in documents for each patient. That is it from my side. Please let me know if you need any further clearance. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.